So one of the areas that I'd love to talk about today is just credit, and what does credit look like, and what do we see in terms of credit history. And the reality is, I think in today's world, the unfortunate part is we don't get a lot of lessons in our younger years about establishing credit, what responsible credit looks like. I myself, as a college student, thought it was a great idea to take out a credit card and go to Hawaii for spring break, right? I had no idea what the payment was going to look like. I didn't know what it was going to cost, but it was a brilliant idea to go to Hawaii. I had a hell of a time, let me tell you. We often see younger individuals, specifically, this isn't, targeting them, but due to the fact that they just haven't had the experience with auto payments, student loan payments, credit card payments, managing debt. What does that look like, right? So a few things that are tips and tactics that we can do in today's world to help you get positioned are as follows, right? Number one, and first and foremost, is you got to make your payments on time, right? That's mission critical. Above all, even if it means just a minimum payment, make that payment on time. Number two is, I think that people think that sometimes just because they're making their payments on time, that's all that matters, right? But if you're maxing out your credit cards, it looks like you don't know how to manage your obligations well, right? So what we want to see is that maybe you do have 2 or 3 credit cards, but you're keeping those balances at 30% or below of the threshold of that max available limit, right? So payment on time, keeping balances low. Maybe you don't have a lot of credit established at the moment, right? So how do we go about getting your credit built? By opening 1 to 2 credit cards is a great idea, right? We can have you open up a credit card. Maybe you use that simply to buy your groceries, your avocado toast, your latte habit that you continue to, struggle with, as I do. But those basic expenditures, maybe it's a couple $100s a month, and then you pay it off at the end of the month, right? So let's establish some basic credit usage, but not get it carried away. You don't need to go to Hawaii for spring break with your credit card like yours truly did. So finally, the thing that I think that we also see is that so many individuals actually have the credit that will qualify for a mortgage, right? So many people think you need this 800 credit score, and that's just not true. Believe it or not, a lot of the first-time homebuyer programs allow credit scores down to 580 and will still give you 96.5 or more percent financing on that purchase. So in so many cases, you probably already have the credit that you need to qualify to purchase a home. Coming full circle, let's click the link below. Let's schedule time to have a conversation about credit. Maybe you're not there yet. My job is to help you create the plan, the framework to get you into homeownership, into qualifying for a home in 2025. So let's dial it up. Click the link below. Look forward to talking soon.